After a while of riding, she finally arrived at a large house. The architecture was extremely unique, but it was very dark and scary. She approached a large wooden door and knocked, but no one came out. Realizing the door was unlocked, she opened the door and entered. The inside of the house was larger than she imagined, but was only lit by a dim chandelier. She went to a room, entered and saw a red-haired boy lying there. She said, "Excuse me," without a word coming out. She touched him and all she felt at that moment was cold. She knew he was not a normal person, so she pulled her suitcase and walked away. All in all, it was because she didn't want to be too friendly with someone she had just met for the first time, but according to his profile, this was probably Sakamaki Oyato, one of her fiancés. But she thought, I don't care. If you want to lie there, just lie down. She had only taken a few steps when an arm pulled her back. She lost her balance and fell into someone. She coldly looked at him. The annoying Oyato was awake. Oyato said, "Do you know where this is? Why do you dare come in here?" "Of course I know. I don't have time to go into a place I don't know." She stuck her tongue out. Then she said uncomfortably, "Hey, can you let me go? You're suddenly hugging me. I will release you as soon as I take your first time." Oyato said. Oyato was pressing his fangs against her neck when suddenly a voice rang out. "This is the hall, a place to receive guests. If you want to do anything, go to the bedroom," Oyato said angrily. "Why do you always interrupt when things are tense, Reiji?" Yue now broke away from Oyato's hand and then stood away. Reiji saw her and asked, "Who are you?" "I am." She was about to speak when a voice interrupted her. Oh my, why is there such a cute girl in this damn place?" She realized that the owner of that perverted voice was standing upstairs. Then a second later, that guy was close to her face on the right side, licking her cheek, making her a little startled. Then that pervert said, "You're really sweet, bitch-chan." Then on her left there was a young man with purple hair who said, "Let me taste it." Then that guy licked her right cheek and nodded. "It's really sweet and I really like sweets, right, Teddy?" Everyone shut up. A guy appeared from nowhere and punched a pillar next to him. "It's too noisy. Leave me alone to sleep," an orange-haired person lying on the sofa said lazily. Reiji pushed up his glasses and said, "Now can you clarify your background?" "My name is Komori Yue. From today I will live here," she replied coldly. Reiji lifted his glasses and asked Oyato, "Oyato, do you know anything about this?" "What? How do I know if you didn't say anything?" Oyato replied. Now she's really angry, but she has to try to control herself. She replied, "You guys just appear from nowhere and block my throat, so I can't say anything." The orange-haired guy said, "Oh, I heard him say, there's going to be a girl coming to be our fiancé." The pervert raised his eyebrows interestingly. "Fiancé sounds more like a sacrifice." The orange-haired guy remembered something and said, "We shouldn't kill her.